Hey, what's up, everybody? Tad here, and I just want to do a quick impressions on MLW's Superfight, which was last night, and I've got to say that was the best $20 I have ever spent. I don't want to go through the whole match card. I will probably do a more full review, but man, that was the best $20 I've ever spent. The matches were all phenomenal, and if you go back and look at my predictions, I believe I was wrong on a lot because there was a lot of stuff I was not expecting, like Tom Lawler making Timothy Thatcher tap. I was not expecting Timothy Thatcher to lose that match, and that was just a crazy moment. Like, the crowd did not know how to react, really. It was an intense moment. And that, I keep wanting to call it match of the night, but, every match was match of the night. Because you had Davey Boy Smith Jr. and Hammerstone, that definite contender. But Teddy Hart and Austin Aries, oh my God, that was a hell of a match. And Teddy actually retained. I was not expecting that because he's had a lot of problems with injury here lately. And just when you think you've got MLW figured out, they go in a completely different direction. And oh man, before I go any further, the standout person of the night had to have been Douglas James. I did not know anything about Douglas James going in. Holy crap, is that guy impressive. This dude has some of the best kicks I've ever seen. Most beautiful drop kick in the business. I mean, those drop kicks were just a spectacle to watch and enjoy. And also another thing I really liked about him, there was a couple points in the match, he was heading one direction, and then he would kind of use his arm to kind of slide and force himself into the other direction. He did it to Akira Kwan at one point, and that was just something cool. I don't think a lot of people pick stuff out like that, but for me, that was really cool. And speaking of Akira Kwan, the man has to be invisible sometimes. Like, the red mist is not his true power. Him sneaking around and hitting Mondo from the Spirit Squad with the red mist was just crazy. Because you did not see him on screen when it happened. And after it happened, the announcers was like, Akira Kwan hit him with the red mist. And I am looking, where the hell is Akira Kwan? Like, you don't see him till shortly after the match bell rang. But man, that was some straight ninja shit right there. And, on to the main event. L.A. Park and Jacob Fatu completely tore the house down. And I was not expecting, because Joseph Samael comes in, causes a distraction, so Selena gets in. L.A. Park goes to frickin' spear Samael, but he hit Selena through a table instead. And that the closing shot was him carrying out Selena, and that was a great moment. And it was crazy because he kind of unintentionally got unmasked. Like, he still had a little bit on the bottom of his face, but you still couldn't really make out what his face was because it was so covered in blood. Like, there was a lot of blood in that match. Everybody knew the Stairway to Hell was going to get bloody, but oh man, just seeing L.A. Park kind of half unmasked, wearing the red mask, that was just so cool. That's probably one of my favorite visuals in wrestling. So, yeah, if you did not drop the $20 on Superfight last night, I feel bad for you. This was the epitome of everything I love about Major League Wrestling. And it was just great. I live tweeted the whole time. I just get such a kick out of when wrestlers kind of respond and stuff. And oh man, I had half the show or half the performers last night retweet me, liking my tweets and all that. So I was like, yes, I am actually a part of this. So that is great. If you do not know anything about MLW, you need to check them out. You can watch Fusion every week on YouTube, or if you have BM Sports, you can watch them weekly on there. But for the most part, if you want to watch Superfight, I mean, even if you need to pay the $20 for the replay, please do it. You are seriously missing out if you do not check out this show. So I cannot stress that enough. MLW, thank you. Court Bauer, thank you, and everyone involved. Oh, and also before I stop, AJ Kirsch, shout out to him. I don't know, well, this is his pay-per-view debut. I think he might have done an episode or two of Fusion before it was time for Superfight. And sir, you did a great job. You and Rich Bocchini are now my favorite dream team. Oh, and for the funny moment, the best part of Rich Bocchini last night was he was trying to say Teddy Hart was bringing Mr. Velvet to the ring, and he said AJ, so he said, yeah, AJ is bringing Mr. AJ to the ring right now. I cracked up so hard. That was really funny. So, yes, kudos to Rich Bocchini and AJ Kirsch. I love you guys. You are going to be you are the future of commentary in pro wrestling. So yes, thank you MLW for giving me one of the best nights of my life. And shout out to my boy Billy Talley, who was actually there in the crowd, but you didn't have a Tad Talk sign. All right, y'all. I'll catch you next time.